visualize a win tonight. Then go out and
So some of the sound when I'm the monk there and I'm just freaking just full spamming up on Whatnot right now.
You were the top rookie last month and every month.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have Dick. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the...
I'm rewatching what that just happened.
The small forward. Young pass to Johnson. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The tray. Young's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
The three from MP. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The offensive rebound. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Reza Shea, defended by Mathurin. 4 on the shot clock. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Johnson for 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And finished off by Siakam.
Yes, Spicy P getting up.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 9 points.
And you see MP just continue to develop here, nailing those catch-and-shoot chances. That's big.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Inside, here's McConnell. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Nailed from three-point land.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
A 3 from MP. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Young. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. MP passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing here by 8. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Indiana leading by 8. In the corner, it's MP. Count that one. MP's got 14 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the inside. They need this. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
A 3 from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 17.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Young. Now Reza Shea. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Reza Shea has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
Young with the ball. Mathurin picks him up.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Young with the steal. Up top, Okongwu. To the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming.
No, wait, that's a foul.
It's going to be on MP. When you talk about a guy taking a leap, Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his 3rd NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power, and so naturally they're able to settle into the role they're going to play? That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
First free throw is good. Mans checked in for Reza Shea. And both free throws good for Johnson. Pacers leading by 6. Now here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's McConnell. Mathurin for three. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Mathurin's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They get it back. Okongwu. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Mathurin. A 3 from MP. And Indiana, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nembhard grabs the board.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against Detroit, and Young kicks to Daniels. Back to Young. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
The Hawks trail by 12. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Beyond the arc. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 8th assist in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And there it is for him. 25 points for MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Mann. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's MP for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 28.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Mann with it. 9 points last game out. Johnson for 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. To the middle. A nice shot by Nesmith. And it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Young's shot is off.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
To the inside. 7-foot shot. It's hauled in by MP. Indiana leading by 12. Shoots it up. Again, Indiana.
Having that solid jump shot's really a big part of the appeal with MP. A jumper he can keep improving on.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so, MP will bring it up for Indiana. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Young pass to Johnson. MP deciding where to go with it. Mathurin finds MP. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 33 points.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation.
Coach Toppin's check. for the Pacers. MP's checked in for Miles Turner. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Krejci's checked in.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Nurkic using his body that time, a polished move.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Detroit had a huge game. He scored an amazing number of points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
You see the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Nurkic. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Think about Nurkic and how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March of 2019.
And good. There's another.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
The Pacers have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Sinks the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Nesmith. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
He's got the space. MP will not hesitate. To throw it down.
Hawks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Young pass to man. Niang with the ball. Young with the ball. To halt the run. Drills it from outside. Young's got 6.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Buries the long-range jumper.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Young outside. Lets it go from deep. Pacers with the rebound.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to man. Oh, good with the triple. The Pacers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Inside. And Siakam throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Young. 35 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots. hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And it's out of bounds. Let's see. They say last touch by Matthew. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. Dyson Daniels comes in for Man. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Siakam against Nance. And Okongwu has it in the corner. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Siakam with it. Back to MP. Now Nembhard. Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. Cranes the three-pointer. Mathurin's got 11 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Okongwu. Going inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. MP's shot is good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. MP, no good. Hawks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And it's Reza Shea missing. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 56 points in the game.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Johnson outside. Pass to Reza Shea. Wide open look. That one goes. Count it. Reza Shea's got 5 points in the quarter. Reza Shea's gone 4 of 8 from the field. MP finds Mathurin. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Down low. In the corner, Daniels. Hits it from three-point range. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's MP for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And this kid is confident. MP just coming right back with his own 3.
Daniels with it. Mathurin picks him up. The 3. And it's Reza Shea missing. And so MP will bring it up for Indiana. Siakam buries it down low. 10 points for Siakam.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
He did not dunk on me. I don't know what it's saying.
Unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Hitting pull-ups, that's a great sign in MP's development.
The Hawks shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Young taking his time here. Okongwu at the elbow.
How many points does he have? Oh my god. 25.
Pass was put in just the right spot. And that's now 25 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Siakam outside. Pass to MP. Indiana moving it around. From downtown. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Reza Shea with it. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Neesmith has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 8 points.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Okongwu a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's check. So it's Indiana able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've got to run shooters off.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The front court is Rizuche and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Okongwu with the screen for Rizuche. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And this kid, Rizuche, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Catherine passes to MP. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Okongwu. Over MP. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Pacers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
If I can start cooking here, we could actually score 200.
Johnson outside. Daniels kicks to Johnson. From deep. MP grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
To the middle. Hits it again. Wow.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For the 3. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Okongwu. Looking to end the run. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Count that bucket.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Pass to Rizachet. Lets it fly. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Rizachet. Young's got 13 points.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Nembhard, the pass to MP. Again, Indiana.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coach.
No way they're taking me out of there. You're really only using...
Oh, there, Indiana decides to talk it over. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Jackson is out there with MP. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. That's the Pacers' 5. Three-pointer, Daniels. Good on the triple.
It's so important that Daniels keeps taking and making these shots. It'll increase his confidence.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
What a swat by MP, making his presence felt there.
Nembhard, the pass to MP. Puts up a 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Daniels. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. MP, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Young, right side. Pass to Okongwu. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Johnson, a wide open look. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. MP outside. A 3-ball. Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight. Alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
There we go.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. Here's Okongwu. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Johnson outside. On its way from Young for two. Pacers with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And yet another basket.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they...
Where's the press
Keep it up,
conference?
MP. Keep chopping. Good game, MP.
Dude, I don't want to freaking trade my jersey with you.
And our next all-star is MP.
I'm on the rising stars. You gotta be joking, man. Putting me in the rising stars? No. When they're playing the rising stars. Here we go.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
Here are the starters for the sophomores. We've got Chet Holmgren. George out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Thompson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge it gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
You brought up the big stage, these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
On defense, the rookies. George passes to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Miller. Following the basket by MP. Holmgren sets the screen for George. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's MP after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Thompson outside, into the lane, and Thompson slams it home.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
MP, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now, here is George. He has yet to score. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Over Sarr. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Rookies with the ball. 6-point game. The 3 from MP. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 16 points.
Now, how about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Boy, he gets some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
Holmgren can't hit.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
The sophomore's making a switch here. Kumar is checked in. Now, here's George. Here's Kamare. Holmgren. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. to the paint. Here's Sar. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist on the night. Sar's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Holmgren gets the bucket. 8 points for Chet Holmgren.
Man, some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
A nice shot by MP.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Wembanyama looking it over. Holmgren the screen. Shoots the three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, MP. Another miss by MP. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And the rookie's making a change here. Ware's checked in. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Miller outside. Launches a three. And Ware pulls it down.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Good on the three-point shot.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Now, here is George. Nothing on the board. Wembanyama outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Miller. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. Here's the three. And Ware pulls it down. The three from MP. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 26.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Pass to Kamare. And here is Holmgren. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got 13 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game. What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Now, here's George. Now, here is Miller. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's MP, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 30 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Ware. In the corner, it's MP. Trains it from beyond the arc. 33 points for him.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
And here's George. Still without a basket.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Down low, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And the dunk by Richiche.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Wembanyama. They grab their own miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And so in the game for the sophomores, Thompson is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Oh, that's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Traps in the tray.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Kamare's gone 1 of 3 on the night. MP passes to Sarr. And here's MP for 3. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 46 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And here are the rookies. They've got an 8-0 run. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The sophomores on offense. Driving the lane. Buzelis' shot is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Misses the 3. Thompson passes to Henderson. Podziemski with it. Launches it. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Down low. Here's Sarr. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Sarr's got 8 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And we talked about how long Buzelis is. There, he showcases it on the offensive glass.
The 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Buzelis, it's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And the basket by MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
There's the 3. Henderson, no good. Shannon passes to MP. Here's Castle. Rebound by sophomores. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Henderson. Here's Kamare. 6 points for him. He had a nice open look right there. Podziemski's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Kamare. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Castle. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
When you feel it, see on the downstairs.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's George. Scoreless thus far.
Down.
Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP, that's for 2. Rebound by sophomores. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Henderson passes to Wembanyama. And it goes down 2 points. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
George passes to Wembanyama. Over Sarr. They get the rebound. Pass to Holmgren. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to McCain. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 57 points.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Henderson looking it over. Can they get it? Rebound by the rookies. Here's McCain. No scoring in this one. Good on the shot.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, George for 3. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. And a wide open look for MP. Drills the 3-pointer.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Timeout called the sophomores. Son Jake.
And that's bringing him that.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Should be able to
He's
do a
ahead,
triple-double.
leading by 17.
What, 7?
And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter.
7, 9 rebounds, 7 assists.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
They've got Riza Shea, Sarr out there with MP. Then it's Castle. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the rookies. MP from deep three-point land. No good on the triple. And here are the sophomores. Down by 15. And MP throws it down.
Right now, it's time to put on our music now that we are an hour into the stream. And then we normally listen to it for an hour. We're gonna start right there. Why? It's kind of a close
like
game.
That, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Pass to George. Floats it up for Wembanyama. The putback. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when
That's
you can
a
get them.
but
MP, no good.
you're like a magic.
Guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth with him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
MP, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's George. Rebounded by Castle.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Holmgren. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's McCain, covered by Miller. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Back to Holmgren. Reza Shea with the steal. MP with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. Fires from deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Steps back. Here's Miller. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor,
y'all double team me.
About the game. And you know what? This guy is just a natural born scorer.
Holmgren sets the screen for Wembanyama. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And here's MP for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. MP's got 13 points in the second half.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
From deep, George. Rebounded by the rookies. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And the basket by Castle.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
George, no good.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
And a deep 3 from MP. Rebound by sophomores.
I'm going to just go for assists. And then
now George. He has 5.
I'm going to get 2 assists and then just shoot the ball. That's
Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Count it.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
And the sophomores with possession here. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Song. Here's McCain. Still scoreless. Here's MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, George. Now Thompson fires for 3. They get it back, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to McCain. Back to MP. And they double up MP. Here's Sarr. On the wing, MP. Defended by Holmgren. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Castle's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Here's Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Taking a look at the sophomores, we've got Buzelis, Bajemski out there with Henderson, and it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward position. Pass to Song. Clock at 6. MP deciding where to go with it. It's good from long range. McCain's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the rookies. To the paint, here's Buzelis. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them. They could use every one of them. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Back to Henderson.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw
Y'all ain't coming back.
Explosive highlight.
Don't let this guy dunk on it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, wait a minute.
And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Go Rio. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Sarr. It's hauled in by the sophomores. Buzelis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the wing on the left. Lots of room. Rebounded by Castle. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And they double up MP. And it's off from three-point range. And the sophomores with possession here. Henderson outside. Off target with his three. Henderson's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. And they double up MP.
What?
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Sensabaugh, no good. Sensabaugh has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. A three from MP. A three-pointer is right on target.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Buzelis. Podziemski on the wing to stop the run. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Podziemski's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Kept alive. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Nice to see Reza Shea assert himself on the glass, hustling to get his team a second chance opportunity.
For 3, Henderson gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Miller kicks to Holmgren. The 3 from George. Rebound, rookies. Reza Shea's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP against Holmgren. Sinks the triple.
Really rare to see a young fella let it fly like that from range, but MP's got the confidence already.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
When was Jalen Smith from?
That is ferocious.
He was.
You said it.
That
was ferocious.
Last year.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
On the wing, Miller.
And you missed that.
Good on the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's
how
going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows.
My God,
I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Don't double team me. No,
and they double up
y'all can't double. Why am I freaking picking up the ball?
So we'll have a jump ball. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league.
Give me the ball. Yeah, double team. Guess what's going to happen if you double team? I pass the ball,
of a league that entertains
and then I shoot that bang
They deserve
down.
more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both.